Okay, in this video I'm going to work out the problems that were on group problem 2. So what we want to do is distribute here. We want to simplify this thing. So I'm going to start with the inside. I think that will be easier. I'm going to distribute this negative out over the 8p and the 1 to get 2p minus 3 parentheses 4p minus 8p minus 1. Next, I think I'll go ahead and clean this up and combine the 4p and the 8p to get negative 4p minus 1. Okay, now we're ready to distribute that negative 3 out over those brackets. So we have this 2p, I'm just copying along. Negative 3 times negative 4p is positive 12p. And then we have a positive 3 there, right there. And 2p plus 12p is 14p plus 3 for your final answer. And the next problem, we're factoring. So we're looking for the greatest common factor between these two terms. This one has a 3, this one does not have a coefficient. This one has x plus 5 to the 4th, and this one has x plus 5 to the 6th. So they both have 4 of those in common, so we can factor out an x plus 5 to the 4th. That leaves us with just a 3 in the first term, and an x plus 5 all to the 6th. All squared, because we have 2 of them left over after we take 4 of them out. Right there. Now you could stop there, but it makes sense actually to keep going because we might be able to factor this further. So I'm going to copy along the x plus 5 to the 4th, and then here I'll just write parentheses 3 plus, if we have x plus 5 squared, that means x plus 5 times x plus 5. So we can FOIL that. Those two x plus 5s right here, I'm going to FOIL. To get x squared plus 10x plus 25. So then let's add the 3 and the 25 to get x squared plus 10x plus 28. So 28, we need to look for ways for that to factor because we want to try to factor this. So 28 could break down into 2 and 14. Could break down into 4 and 7. And that's all I see. So either way, regard 1 and 28, but that's not going to give us a 10x for sure. So since we have a plus and a plus, these two numbers do not add to 10x. Those two numbers don't add to 10x, so that's not going to factor. So it looks like either that would be an appropriate answer, or if you had stopped up here, I would accept that because it doesn't factor further, although technically you should have gone through this to try and see. And then in the last one, we're multiplying two fractions. So we're going to multiply across numerators and across denominators, but we also want to look for ways to simplify. So we want to factor everything as well and look for common factors that cancel. So my first fraction is x plus 4 over, I want to see if we can factor that. I think we do y minus 4 and y plus 2. Yep, that should work. Then in the second fraction, y squared minus 4 is a difference of squares. So we have y plus 2 times y minus 2, and that's all over 3y. So we have a y plus 2 in common, and that's it. That's the only thing that cancels there. So we have y, oh no, that's not true. We also have a y minus 4 right here that cancels. That leaves us with a 1 right there in that numerator. So we have y minus 2 over 3y is all that we're left with.